Hi, Paula Casson here from Agility Scales. I'm here to give you a little bit of a look into the Mindsettlers app, especially for our iOS community, also for people who don't have the app right now, even if you're on Android. I want to show you the Find Ideas component, the progress we made, and what our plans are, as it's one of the key things that can bring value, we think, to our users. So I have my tablet with the app on it. I'm going to launch that now so we can have a look. There I am. Okay, here's my home screen. I'm going to open the app, Mindsettlers, right next to Kindle. Great, so in the Mindsettlers app, you'll see at the very top, there's a section that says Choose an Adventure. And there's four main things in our Agile Adventure platform that you can do. First off, you can find ideas. So if you have a problem, if you're looking for inspiration, we want you to be able to find something that's actionable from many sources. The other three things you'll see here, track your value. If you want to say, how valuable was something that you did, you can capture what you did. Start a journey, that's all around the gamified action plans that you can run, tracks and journeys. Improve together, that's around team components when you start to collaborate and work with peers or with, helping out teams or mentoring. That's a fourth piece. But finding ideas, that's the core. And you'll see here, if you look on this home screen, we do show a little bit here of activity. I can click in, I can come in and have a look at things that other people have done, right? I can come in here and new practice. Maybe I want to go look at this new practice that was just added. So we can find some content by looking at other people's activities. That's one way to find ideas. But the majority of options you have are going to be over on Explore. If you look at the fourth icon around on the bottom, this is the Explore section, and you'll see this first view, Browse. Here I can see tracks, which are the gamified action plans, and practices. You'll see 514 practices. So you can come in here and just browse to your heart's content, look at what's out there. And if you find something that you think is interesting, you can grab it. I can save it. I just hit the little plus icon top right on my screen. I can add it to a collection. You can see I have these collections, and here, let's see, maybe that one I would add to the Agility Scales team collection, and save that for later. We might use that later. The other thing I can do is share. So if I hit the share icon, you'll see on my tablet, here's all the options. I can share on Slack with some of my colleagues. I could add it to Dropbox, add it to Evernote, etc. I can text it, etc. Text it, email it, whatever I want to do with it. If I if I do share it outside the app, every content piece we have, whether it's an author or an activity or an organization, there is a web page with that content available publicly to anyone. So you can share content with anybody, even if they are not using the Mindsettlers platform. So anyway, browse, go look through everything. That can be a bit overwhelming. So we now have something called My Selection. This is where you can choose any tag you like. All the content in our app has had a first pass where we've added a number of tags to it based on the subject. So I can come in here and let's say I want something specific. Let's talk about team roles. We can add tags and see a subset of content. You'll see there's a couple of tracks here, and I have 21 practices. I'm just going to wait a half second. Usually, sometimes when you add a tag, it takes a minute for updating. Yep. Oh, look at that. I went from 21 to 27 practices, so there is new stuff here for me to look through. And again, I can just click and save something to save it to look at it later. I can click through to see all 27 if I want. So that hopefully you can use that to drill down on whatever topics you want. I like this as well because you can see new stuff. If there's certain tags that you're really always interested in, you can put them in there. And if new content is added to the platform, you'll see it. Okay. And oops, I'm not editing. I want to do something else. Sorry. I wanted to hit collections. So earlier I showed you how you could add something to a collection. And I can also just go in and see all those as well. So agility, scales, team, I just added that feedback wrap, activity, and there it is. If I want to, I love collections too because I can picture an agile coach or a scrum master or a consultant creating a collection or even collaborating with a team to create a collection that, that you could share out. So that's a really valuable thing to do. Now, the last way that you can find content is through search. You'll see the good old magnifying glass at the top. And here I can search. I'll search on team right now. There's a heap. Actually, I don't want to search on team. I will search on team. I'll show you. Team has tons of results, too many really. Better to search on something a little more, a little narrower, I would say. But here I can see all the tracks related to teams. I can see all the brands that have activities for teams, all the authors that write about teams. And then eventually at the bottom, here's all the actionable ideas. So search, that's what search looks like right now. We're improving that. We're probably going to move actionable ideas to the top, and we're working on some back end improvements to improve just straight old search. But here you can see another way, just another way. Maybe you have something specific. Maybe you're looking for lean canvas or something very specific. Definitely try search. All right, so that is explore, that is finding ideas. And I'd love it if you would let us know if you search and you find something good. A few people, we have people telling us they're finding good stuff. Let us know if you search and you do not find anything. We also have people giving us that feedback that they searched on a particular term and they did not find something. So we love it. We love all that feedback. It's all being fed into our improvement cycle. And listen, there's more updates coming. Yeah, that's it. Give us your feedback if you're using the app, and if you're not, I'm sorry. As soon as we get this thing improved to a little bit of a better level and have people raving about it, then iOS will be in the cards. So we're doing our best to get there as soon as possible. Thanks and take care. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions.